And what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Behind the Arc Basketball. Once again, covering play-by-play. Second game, part of the doubleheader today. This is the number 3 seed, the Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on the number 2 seeded Duke Blue Devils. This game will take place at the Chase Center, San Francisco, California, home of the Golden State Warriors in this matchup here on neutral court in the NCAA tournament. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Already saw the top overall seed go down in the bracket. Last game I covered, Arkansas winning over Gonzaga 74-68. Villanova won over Michigan 63-55. So 2 games reporting final scores as we're on to the final 2 tonight. We'll keep you guys posted with that Houston against Arizona game, which will be tipping off around the same time as our game. We're going to tip off in under 10 minutes from now between these 2 teams. Make sure to vote in the poll if you haven't already done so. Who do you got in this one, Texas Tech or Duke? Tristan, best of luck to the Red Raiders tonight. Malika, Kelly, Mini Hoop on the stream. Welcome in. In this one, once again, Texas Tech number 1 defense and adjusted efficiency per KenPom. The winner of this matchup, by the way, will take on the Arkansas in the Elite 8. Texas Tech holding their last 9 out of 10 opponents to score 70 points or less. They get the number 8 defense and fewest points allowed this season, allowing opponents to an average of 60.2 points per game. Top 15 defense and defending the 2. Number 1. Allowing the fewest 2-point makes this season goes to Texas Tech's defense, and then top 30 in 2-point shooting percentage for their offense, coming off two big victories. Their first one, strong victory over Montana State, opening round 97-62. Shot the ball 67% from the floor for Texas Tech in their first game. Second game, much closer as they won over the number 11 seed Notre Dame 55-53 in the round of 32. Kevin O'Banner, transfer from Oral Roberts, second time to the Sweet 16. He's got 2 double-doubles in the tournament so far. 10 points, 11 rebounds against Montana State. Followed that up with 15 points, 15 boards against Notre Dame. They're a super deep team for Texas Tech. 9 guys averaging 14 minutes or plus this season. In order to beat this team, you have to make threes, which Notre Dame had struggled at early, started to get it going, which they made it a game for Duke. Their best 3-point shooter got injured against Michigan State, A.J. Griffin, but he's expected to play today, which is huge. 46% from 3 around on the season. They had a huge second half, though. Last 6 minutes against Michigan State as they were down, ended up winning on a 20-6 run to close out, able to get here and be a part of the Sweet 16. Duke able to win over Cal State Fullerton 78-61 in the opening round. They came back, they beat number 7 seed in Michigan State 85-76 on Sunday. Paulo Banchero is averaging 18 points per game, 8.5 rebounds per game. Mark Williams, he has been the X factor for Duke, averaging 15 points per game, also 7.5 rebounds per game, and he's got 5 blocks in both of the games in the tournament for Big Mark. Duke, though, they have to cut back on the turnovers if they want to have a chance here. 13 turnovers against Cal State Fullerton on Friday, and then they had 10 turnovers against Michigan State on Sunday. So Texas Tech, they've forced opponents into 10 turnovers or more in the last 13 games by the Red Raiders defense. This defense is stingy. Duke loves to attempt 2s. They're 11th nationally in 2-point shooting makes in this game. They're going to have to find ways to beat the Texas Tech defense in this matchup. Duke has a chance to outshoot them, though. Duke averages around 80 points per game, which is 8th nationally. Texas Tech's gone on multiple scoring droughts this season. They closed out the game against Notre Dame, not making they only made 1 bucket in the last 5 minutes of the game against Notre Dame, but able to close it out because of how good their defense is. Packer Talker Gamer, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. Big win for Nova today. They knocked off Michigan. So we're going to tip off soon. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Glad to have you guys back on, being a part here on the stream once again tonight. That was crazy in the last one. We had over 900 out in the chat. A lot of Arkansas fans pouring in for that matchup there. And Arkansas going to move on to the Elite 8. Big victory as they got over Gonzaga, the number 1 overall seed. So we'll see if Coach K will live to play another game. He's got 1,200 career wins, 99 career NCAA tournament victories. So if he does win tonight, this will be his 100th NCAA tournament victory. That would be a milestone, just like he hit 1,200 against Michigan State. That's incredible, 91 percentile right there, yeah. I created multiple so far for my second chance brackets. The second chance bracket that's doing the best is the one that I took top defenses in. So I did second chance brackets by top defenses, top offenses. I want to see if there's a trend. Top free throw shooting teams, teams that were underrated going into the bracket that were like left out by the media, which meant Providence, Iowa State, Arkansas advancing super far into the tournaments over teams like, say, Gonzaga, who the media was pumping up. So I made like a bunch of different brackets just to base it off. And the best bracket I've known so far is to be the one with a total defense. Because Villanova has a much better defense than Michigan. Villanova won, and then Arkansas most improved defense in all of college basketball from a span of early January to now March 24th, and they won over Gonzaga. So I'm going to see if there's like any trends with my brackets for the second chance bracket, which is going to be interesting. What's good, Carl, Kevin? Welcome to the stream, guys. Yeah, this whole region is open right now. Gonzaga lost today, and that completely opens it up. Baylor lost. There's going to be no number one seed from the left side in the Final Four. That is something that's special. So no number one seed from the left side in the Final Four. Kentucky is a 2 that lost. If Duke gets taken out, that means that there's going to be no number 2 seed from the left side that goes to the Final Four. Texas Tech and Purdue. Those are the 3 seeds that's still around right now on the left side of the bracket. Arizona on the right side along with Kansas still alive. Arizona plays later tonight against Houston. We'll keep you guys posted. Houston's a 5 seed. Villanova into the Elite 8 as Nova is a 2 seed. And Villanova will take on that winner between Arizona and Houston. Chris in the stream, welcome in. The winner of this matchup will take on Arkansas in the Elite 8 on Saturday. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and let me know out in the chat who do you got in this one tonight, Texas Tech or Duke. Should be a great game. Duke explosive offensively, Texas Tech number 1 defense in KenPom per adjusted defensive efficiency, and a really good matchup going down. So we're going to tip off very soon. I think in around 2 minutes we'll get to the tip. The line of this game is actually even. So even, it's a pick'em type of matchup here between these two teams. Over, under at 137.5. Jerome, welcome in, taking Duke tonight. Yes, we're going to tip off any minute from now. Hey, what's good? Welcome in from Brazil. Thanks so much for joining in, Catano. All right, here we go. Second game. Part of the doubleheader tonight in the first half. Here we go. Winner of this matchup will take on Arkansas Saturday in the Elite 8. Same place in San Francisco at the Chase Center. Coach K looking for his 100th NCAA tournament victory. Just got career win 1,200 on Sunday against Michigan State. Big win for your Hogs. Welcome back in. Steven on the stream. Jamal, welcome in. About to tip off in just a moment. Average age of the starting 5 for Texas Tech around the age of 21. Average age of Duke is around 19 for that starting lineup. Yeah, incredible. USA girl, welcome back in. Congrats to Arkansas. Hey, thanks so much, Catano. Appreciate it, man. Here's the starting 5 tonight. Texas Tech, Terrence Shannon Jr., Kevin McCullough, Adonis Arms, Kevin O'Banner, Bryson Williams. Going up against Duke starting 5, Jeremy Roach, Wendell Moore Jr., Paulo Banchero, Mark Williams, and A.J. Griffin. He is back today. Was injured last 6 minutes against Michigan State, but A.J. Griffin will be starting today, which is huge for Duke, the sharpshooter. 46% from three-point range this season for the Blue Devils. First season as head coach for Mark Adams. Took over in the offseason for Chris Beard, and What an incredible job he has done. Stocking with multiple transfers in the offseason. Defensive-minded head coach and built this team as tough as nails upon the defense. Coach K, will he live to play another game and coach his team? That's the question. 99 total NCAA tournament wins, looking for 100 tonight, going up against the Red Raiders. Duke with the white uniforms, blue numbers, blue letters. Mark Williams has been huge. 15 points per game he is averaging in the first two in the tournament, averaging 5 blocks per game. Both of the games with 5 blocks each for Big Mark. Texas Tech will go in the black uniforms, white numbers, white letters, red outline for this matchup. Texas Tech left to right on the court. Duke will go right to left, and it will be Mark Williams going up with Bryson Williams for the tip here. Texas Tech brought a plethora of transfers in the offseason. Kevin O'Banner came in from Oral Roberts, Bryson Williams from UTEP. We are underway in this matchup as Duke controls the tip first. Duke has it the right wing perimeter. Right baseline dribble off of a double team. Wendell Moore. Bounce pass outside out to the corner. Moore shoots a 3. No good over the rim. Defensive rebound pulled down by Texas Tech by Terrence Shannon. Red Raiders with the first possession of the game. The trend we've seen is really good defense is able to escape and pick up victories in the tournament. Iowa State in the Sweet 16 because of that. Out to the right wing perimeter. Adonis Arms. Defended on the outside by Roach. Arms moves it out to the top of the key over to Bryson Williams. Dribbles, attacks, floats up the shot on Mark Williams. No good. Gets his own rebound back. Puts up a second one. And it bounces through for 2 by Bryson Williams. Woody, welcome back in. 2-0 Texas Tech. 50 seconds into the game. Duke's second possession. At the edge of the March Madness logo, Roach gives it over to Boncaro. Jab step at the top of the key. Boncaro signals the offense. Moves it out to his left to Wendell Moore. Moore defended by Arms. Passes out to the top to A.J. Griffin. Gives it outside to the left wing perimeter, Roach. 8 in the shot clock. 18:50 left to go in the first. Roach crossover. Bobble the ball. Loose ball on the near side, and he turns it over out of bounds. Texas Tech, active hands defensively. They have forced their last 13 opponents into double-digit turnovers. Duke struggling with turnovers in the tournament as they had 13 against Cal State, Fullerton, 10 against Michigan State. They pick up the first one there. Texas Tech, second possession of the game. Top of the key, Bryson Williams. Hands it off to McCullough, who hands it off to Shannon. Shannon turns the corner, dribbles, attacks, puts up one, gets the ball back, ripped away by Mark Williams, who comes up with a steal. Here goes Duke with it, 18.5 left to go. Look at the push, Boncaro. Or it's Moore, skip pass to the right corner. Bounce pass from Griffin, Boncaro out to the top. They move it out to the wing. Wendell Moore. Bounce pass down low. Double team. Mark Williams puts one up over the cylinder. No good, and it goes right back to Texas Tech. 3 possessions by Duke. 3 trips that they've gone down the court. Not been able to come up with a bucket. At the left wing, O'Banner. Pump fake. Dribbles up to the elbow. Moves out to the top. Deep 3. Arms. Missed off the back rim. And down it goes to Duke with the defensive rebounds. 17:50 left to go in the first. Duke's going to slow down the ball. Slow start here for the Blue Devils. Scoreless through the first 2 minutes. Roach at the top of the key gives it out to the right wing. Bounce pass, right elbow, Boncaro working 1-on-1. Takes the jumper. No good over the rim. Texas Tech's defense so strong. Rebound back to the Red Raiders with McCullough. McCullough at the top of the key. Gives it out to the left wing. Bounce pass, left elbow into the hands to Bryson Williams. Working 1-on-1 on Boncaro. Hook shot. Inside. Good. That drops by Bryson Williams. 4-0 Texas Tech. 17:20 left to play. First half, Duke has the ball. Yet to get any shots to fall so far as they are 0 for 3 from the floor. Missing on all 4 possessions. Warren, welcome back in. Good pupper. Welcome back to the stream again. 17 minutes left to go. Jumper. Roach, and he connects on the one as that is good. Steven, welcome back to the stream, man. Oof, rough day for that guy right there. Taking the Zags by 9.5. Too big of a line for that matchup. 16:45 left to go in the first. Texas Tech on the outside. McCullough passes over to O'Banner. O'Banner, nice backdoor cut. Dish out to the corner. McCullough. They move it out around the perimeter. Arms. Extra pass. O'Banner shoots a 3. No good off the mark, and it goes to the rebound. Pulled down by Duke by A.J. Griffin. That was nice ball movement, but just couldn't get that one. A drop there for Texas Tech. Both of the teams slow to make shots. Here's a steal. Texas Tech with it. Take it at the distance. Throws it down. It's a right-handed flush by Adonis Arms. Read it perfectly, jumped the route, and takes it coast to coast for the right-handed finish. I predicted Texas Tech in this one by 3, 69-66. Duke with the ball, almost lost again. They will lose it. McCullough comes up with a steal, takes it to the bucket. That's 2 more points off the turnover. That's the concern I had going into this game for Duke. Active hands on the defensive side of the ball. Texas Tech has forced their last 13 opponents into double-digit turnovers. That's 3 right out of the gate in this game. And the first 4 minutes and 15 seconds by Duke. Texas Tech with 2 quick buckets off of turnovers. They move it out to the corner. Open 3, A.J. Griffin missed off the back rim, and Texas Tech looks to run the 4. Burst the speed, Shannon attacking, jams it down with a 2-handed flush. It's the Red Raiders up 10-2. On attack mode, they are just so strong and go out on the break super fast. Timeout taken by Coach K. 4.5 minutes through, 15:30 left to go. Texas Tech right out of the gate coming out, and they are on fire. Exactly what I thought in this game. Texas Tech crushed Iowa State in the Big 12 tournament. Texas Tech crushed Montana State in the first round of the tournament. And now they had some time to get a game plan together. And once again, they are out on the run in this one. They are just so good when multiple days of rest. 10-2 Texas Tech. That is 6 points in transition by the Red Raiders so far. Back-to-back steals and buckets. And now another bucket off of a rebound as they go outlet and throw it down. And getting everybody involved. 4 of the 5 starters scoring for Texas Tech. They are one of the deepest teams in all of college basketball. They have 9 players averaging 14-plus minutes. So if there's players in foul trouble like there were against Notre Dame, no problem. We'll just throw more bodies at you. That's exactly Texas Tech right there. They just put bodies right on you. How do I feel about Gonzaga losing? Not shocking. I saw it coming. All the national media was hyping up Gonzaga all season long, and Arkansas was getting disrespected by the national media. So it's not shocking, in my opinion, that happened, because Arkansas, in my opinion, is the most improved team nationally from January 12th to March 24th right now. Yep, that's why I took Texas Tech to the Final Four. 10-2. I think their defense can single-handedly get them there. That's going to be a great game if they do take on Arkansas. We still got a lot of time left to go. Duke's got a chance to turn it around. It's just Duke's a really young team. And Texas Tech, these are big boys right here. They're not like the tallest type of players for Texas Tech, but these guys are like full-grown men, adults, like 21, 22 for Texas Tech, the more experienced type of team. As far as coaches, though, Coach K is looking for his 100 tournament victory. This is the first time that Mark Adams has gone to the tournament, done an incredible job. Him, Tommy Lloyd, Ed Cooley, top 3 coaches this season, all college basketball. Do I think Arkansas can take the title if they win against Texas Tech? Yes. I think the right side of the bracket is not as strong as the left side. If they could slow down Gonzaga, I think they could. They have a chance to slow down Arizona. It's just Arizona's got more size. That's the only thing. My takeaway from the tournament is all the defensive teams have been winning games. Look at Iowa State. Iowa State's in the Sweet 16 just by their defense. Wisconsin could not get a read at them for the whole game. So Duke's going to need to make some big-time adjustments. To beat Texas Tech, you have to make threes. That's exactly what Notre Dame did, but they came up short. You have to make threes. A.J. Griffin is playing today, so that's a boost for Duke right there. 100 plus in the stream. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I'm going to take UCLA. I know North Carolina's been playing really well. I think UCLA with their tempo is going to frustrate UNC, though, in that matchup. Back to action. Duke with the ball. Almost turned it over again. They've got 3 turnovers so far. 15-10 left to go. Blue Devils have the possession. Top of the key, Roach. Crossover at the top. He dribbles on Bryson Williams. Down low, dump off, and that's a 2-handed flush getting the big fella involved, Mark Williams. Exactly what Duke needs to do if they want to get themselves right back into this game. Markey has been huge. Averaging 15 points per game in the tournament, along with 5 blocks. Texas Tech with it on the outside. Kevin McCullough. Dribbles towards his left at the top, now to the free throw circle. Jumper, takes one, got it. That's a tough shot right there by McCullough. 15-footer, and he sinks it. Duke with the ball. 14.5 left to go in the first. Banchero at the top of the key for Duke. Moves it over to Jeremy Roach. Roach at the edge of the March Madness logo, working on arms towards his left. Passes out to the top to Banchero. Banchero, kick out corner, open three. AJ hits it. That's exactly what you got to do to beat Tech, and that's the first made three tonight by Duke. AJ Griffin from the corner, off the drive kick, assist by Banchero. 14-10 left to go. Texas Tech with the ball. Arms at the left wing, pass on top to Marcus Santos Silva. Bounce pass out to the right block. Into the hands to Santos Silva, dumps it down to the free throw circle. Missed shot at the front rim by Davian Warren. Rebound goes right back to Duke. Duke down by 5, looking to push it. Jumper. Wendell Moore with a 2. Swoosh. That's good. 3-point game, right back into it. Duke starting to push it and get some nice open looks. Houston, Arizona just tipped off. Houston up over Arizona 5-2 in the first 2.5 minutes. McCullough, top of the key. Pass over to Bryson Williams. Bryson Williams hands it off to Davian Warren, who hands it off to Arms. Arms shovels back out to the right wing perimeter. Arms slides it out to his left. March Madness logo 5 in the shot clock with Davian Warren. Warren dribbles up into the key. Poor pass turnover. Here goes Duke on the steal. 2-on-1 in the fast break. Banchero, Euro step right down the lane. Blocking fall, and they count it. And one by Paulo Banchero with a chance to tie the game coming up at the free throw line. Look at that by Duke. Right back into this matchup, going out on transition themselves. Bryson Williams called in the blocking foul. Duke has got themselves right back into this game. Banchero will shoot one at the free throw line, with the score being 12-11. We're going to take the media timeout first. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, college basketball games, NBA games as well. Feel free to join in tomorrow night. I plan on covering another doubleheader. Going to be Providence versus Kansas, and then Iowa State versus Miami. Let me know out in the chat, who do you got in this one, Texas Tech or Duke? Banchero gets his first basket of the night. And able to find some success pushing the ball now for Duke out in transition. So that's exactly what they've done, and they've got success from it. Wendell Moore made an open jumper. Banchero, Euro step, attacking on a 2-on-1, and able to score off a blocking foul committed by Texas Tech on the last play. Quick update, Houston and Arizona. Houston leads 5-2 over Arizona with under 18 minutes left to play. They're through the first 2.5 minutes in that game. Yeah, that game was hard for me to predict. It's honestly a toss-up, as UCLA's been on fire, or UNC has been on fire right now. UCLA, though, it's all about how they do controlling tempo in that game. If they get behind, they're in troublesome land right there. What's good? Ethan on the stream. Welcome in. Yeah, that game was tricky to predict because UNC is playing lights out. They struggled against Virginia Tech, though, when Virginia Tech in the ACC tournament, because Virginia Tech plays really slow tempo offenses, and they were held to the 40s in that game in their last ACC tournament game. Yeah, Good Pupper's been on the stream for a while, man. For over a year plus. If you're interested in the mod, brother, I can hit you up on one. You've been always out there on these streams supporting the channel consistently. So let me know, Good Pupper. I'll give you the wrench there, bud, if you're interested. What's good? M. Swaney on the stream. Welcome in. Thanks so much for joining in on the channel. Been a great game so far. Duke was down 10-2, able to make some big-time adjustments off the game plan after the first time out as Texas Tech was beating them back in transition. And now Duke is getting fast up the court and taking some open shots and making them. Yeah, for sure, man. There you go. Congrats there, brother. So welcoming Good Pupper into the squad. Aaron, welcome in. Yeah, that would be incredible there, Vegas, if they're able to do that tomorrow. If Kansas plays like they did on Sunday, Providence has the chance because Creighton was without their point guard and without their big man. And they kept it close all game long. Paulo Banchero, one free throw coming up at the line. Aaron, welcome back in. Yes. Hope all is going well. Free throw, goodbye Banchero, 12-12. Wayne, thanks so much for joining in, man. 13-10 left to go. And thanks so much for the sub there, Ethan. Texas Tech going to bring it up the court. Duke's on an 8-zip scoring run as they've tied it up. Handoff on the outside, Terrence Shannon turns the corner, and that ball gets poked loose on the far side of the court. Ooh, stumbles right into the official, Jeremy Roach. Right into the official. It's going to go back to Texas Tech. Roach with a tremendous reflexes right there. Active hands, knocking down the pass, deflected it, tried to come up with a steal, but he was on the far side of the court, right next to the scorer's table, and ran straight over the referee, who got knocked down with his whistle in his mouth. That one's going to leave a mark. 13 minutes left to go. The ball will go back to the Red Raiders. Arizona just 3 points in the first 4 minutes. It's 7-3 Houston. So Texas Tech's going to get the inbound here. $13 minutes left to go. Red Raiders with the ball. McCullough. They've yet to have an assist so far. 6 field goals, no assists. They've got 6 of those points. So half of those points have been on the fast break by Texas Tech. Coach K had quite the reaction to that right there with a referee going down. Texas Tech gets the inbound. Coach K looking for his 100th career NCAA tournament victory today. Just picked up 1,200 all-time against Michigan State. McCullough attacks the rim, and he gets fouled. So Kevin McCullough, I think this was on the shot, and it will be. So Kevin McCullough will head to the free throw line, shoot 2 for Texas Tech. Both teams with 1 personal foul now. I think Gonzaga was on a pause, so they had games canceled, I think. Yeah, because we see both of these teams have played much more games this season. First shot is good. Also, the WCC tournament is much shorter than like the Big 12, ACC, where you have to go multiple rounds in the tournament. You have to go 3 rounds if you're a higher seed in the ACC and the Big 12, but Gonzaga just automatically gets put in the conference semifinals since they're the top seed. Second free throw missed by McCullough. 12:40 left to play. Duke has it top of the key, Banchero. Banchero takes the jumper, 18-footer, around the rim and out. Texas Tech comes out with a defensive rebound with O'Banner. 12.5 left to go. Texas Tech has in the outside with Arms. Moves it out to his left. O'Banner bounce pass baseline. Jab step. It is Bryson Williams working on Banchero. Has a man open at the wing. They'll take one. Open 3 and too strong. Off the back rim. Missed by Arms. Battle for the rebound. Arms comes down with it. Another chance by Texas Tech, and they turn over the basketball. Arms throws the ball behind Terrence Shannon. Shannon looking to cut and not on the same page right there. And the ball goes back to Duke with 12:11 left to play. Houston up over Arizona 7-4 now with 15-17 left to go. And Steven, Looney, Ian, welcome to the stream, everybody. Once again, 12 minutes left to play. Banchero hands it off to Wendell Moore. Moore at the free throw circle. Bounce pass, Keels. Moves out to the left baseline. Griffin attacks, and huge rejection right there by Bryson Williams with a block. And Texas Tech will get the ball back. It's O'Banner. They're going to run the floor now. Shannon, pump fake, right baseline. Jibbo floats one up, and he scores off the runner, up and in off the glass by Terrence Shannon. So Texas Tech by 3. Hey, thanks so much, Ethan. Appreciate it, man. Tomorrow, plan on being back with Providence versus Kansas and Miami against Iowa State. Best of luck there in Houston for M. Swaney. Missed 3 from the outside by Duke. Rebound taken by Texas Tech as they're going to go up the court. McCullough. At the top of the key, 11:15 left to go. He's open, shoots the 3, couldn't convert, no good. Tipped, and A.J. Griffin comes down with a defensive rebound. Duke looking to push it. Wendell Moore at the free throw circle, shovels it out to the wing. Open 3, Banchero rips it through. We're tied up at 15. Texas Tech crowded the paint. Duke on the outside with Banchero. He was open and received the pass and shoots and scores. Second made 3 of the game for Duke. Not shocked at all. about that one. Arkansas has been disrespected all season long. McCullough, terrible shot right there. I don't know who that was to, or if it was a pass or not. Goes back to Duke. Spin move. Kick out, corner, bounce pass out to the top, Keels, extra pass, over to the left corner, Banchero, slide to the left, open, 3 in the air, missed off the mark, and McCullough comes out with a defensive rebound. 10.5 left to play, 15 all, right baseline dribble, Shannon, strong take, but he missed it, no good, too strong off the glass. Goes right back to Duke with a defensive rebound. That almost went in. That would have been an incredible bucket if Terrence Shannon had banked that through. Duke with the ball on the outside, Keels. At the free throw circle, takes the jumper, too strong off the glass, misses. And the rebound back to Texas Tech, looking to run the floor, 3-on-2, shovel, down the lane, too easy, Adonis Arms, up and in, lays it up and through for 2. 17-15, Duke's going to slow it down. Under 10 minutes left to play before halftime. Adonis Arms up to 4 points now for the Red Raiders. Duke with the ball, over to Banchero. Banchero defended at the left wing perimeter by Bryson Williams. Dribbles towards his right on the outside. Banchero's made 1 3 tonight. Hands it off to Wendell Moore. Moore inside the paint, looking for a follow-away. Takes one, and he makes one. That was nice. Sweet-looking touch ties up the game at 17 apiece by Wendell Moore Jr. We get a good one right now. 14-7, Houston leading Arizona with 13.5 left to play there. Adonis Arms slows it down for Texas Tech on the outside, defended by Keels. Passes out to his right to O'Banner. Shoots a deep range 3, splash. That's good. Kevin O'Banner from the outside. That was a huge 3 right there by O'Banner. Transfer from Oral Roberts, played in the Sweet 16 last season with a top scorer from 2021, Max Asmus. Duke with the ball. Griffin, pump fake, working on Arms. Step back 3, top of the key. AJ, right through the pipe it goes for the triple. This is playing into Duke's favor right now, 2020. Duke, number 8 in points score nationally. Texas Tech, number 1 in defense per adjusted KenPom. Takes it all the way to the rack. It's good for the layup by Kevin McCullough with a right-handed finish. We got buckets trading off of buckets right now. 8:30 left to play. Duke with the ball. At the right wing perimeter, Banchero. He has made 1 3 tonight. To beat Texas Tech, you have to rip the 3s. Off of a double team, Banchero receives at the right baseline. Banchero weaves his way in the post, and Banchero gets fouled. Game clock will stop. 8:17 left to go. We're going to take a media timeout. Both of these teams were playing for quite a bit of time with no timeouts or no fouls, and that will be the second personal foul picked up by Texas Tech tonight. 22-20, Red Raiders lead with under 9 minutes left to go in the first half. Been a great game tonight. Some really good shot-making ability for both of these teams so far. It's going to come down to who can make the clutch shot in this one. I'm not sure exactly. They got a bunch of upperclassmen, though, for Texas Tech. I think throughout the entire tournament, that would be Richmond. Because Richmond had 9 seniors in their team, and some of the seniors were like super seniors for them. Oh, Miami, I know. Miami's got two starters that's 24 years old. Like, I'm 26. I graduated college when I was 21. But they got Charlie Moore and Cam Auguste, who were recruited from the class of 2016. And they're still playing college basketball right now. So they got a bunch of experience on that Miami team. And Charlie Moore, he's gone all over the country. Started out at Cal, and then he went to Kansas, and then he went to DePaul, and now he's over to Miami. So that's Pac-12, Big 12, Big East, and ACC. Yeah, it's the transfer portal impact. Kevin O'Banner from Oral Roberts, Bryson Williams from UTEP. Arkansas last year was J.D. Note, who had transferred, the big bucket getter, the season prior. Chris Likes, who hit the clutch free throws, transferred in the offseason for Miami. And a lot of these transfers been huge for these teams this season. Kyler Edwards now at Houston, used to play for Texas Tech. Ian, what's good? Welcome back in. Yeah, I remember that. 2 summers ago. Crazy how time just flies by. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. As right now we're just on the timeout. Great game so far. Houston leading Arizona 14-7 with under 13 minutes left to go. So we'll keep you guys posted on that score tonight. Marcus Santos Silva in his final season for college basketball plays for Texas Tech. He transferred over from VCU. Santos Silva was one of the key players back in the 2019 tournament team that lost in the first round to Taco Fall and UCF. That was an 8-9 matchup between VCU and UCF back from 2019. I took to win it all. I took Kansas to win it all. My favorite team is Providence, though, so that would be incredible tomorrow if Providence is able to knock off Kansas. And it's been a crazy tournament, like expect the unexpected. Anything could happen, and that's what's showing it. Braylon, welcome to the stream. Best of luck tonight. So Bunkero is going to head to the free throw line. Bunkero up to 6 points tonight. Top scorer for Texas Tech. That's Kevin McCullough with 7. 6 each by Bunkero, and A.J. Griffin's made 2 threes. He's got 6. First shot, good by Bunkero. It's huge in this matchup that A.J. Griffin is playing today. Griffin left the game with an injury, 6 minutes remaining against Michigan State, never returned, and Duke rallied around him, outscored Michigan State 20-6 to close out the game. I'm a Celtics fan for the NBA. I legit right now, I think the Celtics could win the chip right now. Like, if you asked me that 2 months ago, I would have been like, no, Celtics probably not even going to make the playoffs. But that 26-point loss that they had against the Knicks back in early January, that fueled something. And I think the Celtics have a good opportunity to win the championship right now. As we got a Duke fall picked up. 8:06 remaining. It's going to send Texas Tech to the free throw line. And this will be Daniel Baccio. Baccio is kind of fallen out of the rotation lately, getting some minutes here. Only averaging around 2 points per game this season, just below 3. Hey, there you go. Braden did it. Haha. First shot missed by Baccio. Pale Rider, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. Big victory for your Hogs there. Welcome in, Shane. Second one, no good. Oh, where'd it go? Got stuck. Yeah, that ball got stuck. That got wedged in between. So Baccio misses both of them. It goes back to Duke. Wait, one second. They're gonna say possession arrow Texas Tech. So since the ball got wedged in between the backboard and the rim, it's gonna be Texas Tech possession. That's so odd. So odd. You never see a wedgie in a free throw. Man, I haven't called a wedgie in a while. So Texas Tech will get the inbound. 8:06 left to play. Both of the teams with 2 personal fouls. Inbound underneath their hoop. Bounce pass. So Banner floats it up and no good around the rim and out. Battle for the rebound. Pulled down by Duke. Blue Devils, 8 minutes left to go. They have it as they'll take it up the court with Jeremy Roach. Roach at the edge of the March Madness logo. Dribbles towards his left. Now Roach will take the jumper. Free throw circle. He hits it. Duke with a lead by 2, 24-22. Houston leading Arizona 15-7 with 11:30 left to go in the first. Texas Tech with a possession. Terrence Shannon has it, moves it out to the left wing perimeter. McCullough now on top to O'Banner. Passes to his right to Adonis Arms. Arms moves it out to the top of the key. Bryson Williams shoots a 3, too strong off the back rim. And Duke comes out with a defensive rebound. 7:20 left to play. Blue Devils on the outside. Roach at the top of the key. Going to slow down the basketball here for Duke. 7:10 left to go. Roach at the left wing, defended by Terrence Shannon. Gives it over to Mark Williams at the free throw circle. Back outside to Roach. Roach fading away. Missed a jumper. Mark Williams. Offensive rebound keeps alive. They move it outside. Left corner. Bounce pass. Wendell Moore inside Williams. And Williams missed off the mark again for Duke. It is Adonis Arms who comes out with a defensive rebounds. Not shocking to me that Gonzaga lost against Arkansas. Arkansas got disrespected this year by the national media, and Gonzaga was talked about constantly about how this was the best team at Gonzaga, as that's a three splash from the outside by Kevin O'Banner. 1 point lead for Texas Tech. Second made three of the night by O'Banner. Has some NCAA tournament experience, played on Oral Roberts last season to the Sweet 16. I'm not that huge into college football where I am. I'm from Massachusetts. Basketball is like the bigger type of thing. When I was younger, though, I used to be an Oregon Ducks fan for college football. I mean, BC doesn't have like the greatest program, but not like the worst either. They've been much better because I remember there's been some tough times at BC. I'm a Patriots fan, though, for NFL. Celtics for NBA. On the outside, Texas Tech with the ball. Up by one with 5:45 left to go. Terrence Shannon dribbles, attacks. Oh, man, throws down a huge dunk right there by Shannon. Slips past the defense off the dribble drive attack. Here's a three off the bottom left part of the backboard, missed by Wendell Moore. Texas Tech looks to go on the break with it. Arms, takes it up, and it's going to be a Duke foul picked up on the court. 5:28 remaining. Clock will stop. Texas Tech by three, and Terrence Shannon Jr. with a huge slam, splitting two defenders right down the lane and throwing it down with a right-handed flush. Looney in the stream, welcome in. Yep. Most improved team I've seen throughout the entire course of the season. From early January to now, March 24th, in my opinion, Arkansas has been the most improved team in all college basketball. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Right now, we're just on the timeout. 27-24 to score. Yeah, they haven't really made any moves in this offseason, which is concerning because the whole AFC has been getting better and better and better. Make sure to vote in that poll if you haven't done so already as well. Winner of this matchup will take on Arkansas in Elite 8 on Saturday. Quick update with that Arizona-Houston score, 19-12. Houston up over Arizona with under 10 minutes left to go. So Houston with just 12 points in the first 10 minutes. Arizona with just 12 points in the first 10 minutes. Houston's defense, the victories in these tournaments have mostly been through the defensive teams in this bracket, and Houston doing exactly that right now. Yeah, feel free to check out the Behind Our Basketball merchandise site. That link is posted in the description below this video. I'll see if I can get that up for you guys right there. But the big things that I've seen from this bracket are the stronger, more physical type of teams are winning these games that I've seen. Can St. Peter's pull off another one? It's a big question right there. I'm going to take Purdue in that matchup, but wouldn't shock me, honestly, because St. Peter's, those guys are tough. From Jersey and the NYC metro area, they have shown tremendous heart, physicality on the court. Yeah, St. Peter's, Kentucky, the biggest upset in the bracket. Right outside of New York City, out in Jersey City, New Jersey, for St. Peter's. Put themselves right on the map in this bracket. I just posted that merchandise link out there if anybody's interested. Some pretty cool stuff on that site. Short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillow stickers, sweatshirts. Texas Tech's going to get the inbound 27-24 with 5:28 left to go. They lob it on the outside into the hands to Bryson Williams. Passes top of the key to McCullough. McCullough settles for the jumper. No good off the mark at the right elbow. Goes right back to Duke with a defensive rebound by Wendell Moore. Didn't shock me about the Gonzaga game. Gonzaga played through a WCC schedule that was just not that strong. You take on a Power 5 school, and tough things happen as they were 0-2 against SEC schools this year. It's just Arkansas's schedule with a strength, physicality, prepared them much more than Gonzaga's type of schedule. It's going to be a blocking fall, charge down low to Texas Tech. Picked up by, I believe that's going to be a Davion Warren who picks up the foul. Clock will stop with 4:58. It's not going to be a blocking fall, actually. It's before the shot motion. Okay, so Duke will get the inbound before the shot motion, but it's on Warren. 4:58 remaining. Duke will get the inbounds. Winner of this matchup will take on Arkansas in the Elite Eight. Chet Holmgren had 13 fouls in the whole tournament. I mean, that's the big concern. How is he going to be able to hang in against stronger, bigger, more physical type of players when he reaches the NBA? Missed jumper off the turnaround in the key by A.J. Griffin. Texas Tech with a defensive board. McCullough lost the handle, far side of the court, gets it back, circles around the perimeter. McCullough bounce pass, right elbow into the hands to Bryson Williams. Bryson Williams backs his way, right block, puts up the shot, no good, gets his own rebound back. Second time around, relentless by Bryson Williams as he scores. These big boys can crash the glass. They're not the tallest on the court for Texas Tech, but they constantly go at the rim. And they send multiple bodies at the rim for this team. Duke's in a 3.5-minute scoring drought. A.J. Griffin moves it out to the top of the key to Banchero. Banchero dribbles up, turn around, mid-range. No good. Skipped around the rim and out. O'Banner picks up the defensive rebound. 100% Dork, welcome back on the stream once again, man. 4 minutes left to go before halftime. O'Banner passes out to Terrence Shannon. Shannon at the top of the key. Crossover, lost it. His pass dangerous. O'Banner gets it back, and we're going to have a whistle blown. I believe that's going to be it's going to be a timeout. So media time on the floor, 29-24 with 3:54 left to go in the first half as we're going to take the timeout. I took Texas Tech in this one by 3, 69-66. Duke's hanging in there right now. Shot creation is a big thing. Going to come down to who can make some big-time shots. I feel like for Duke, if they want to win this game, they have to spread it out more and move the ball around the perimeter. Right now, Duke is 30% from the outside. If they make more threes, this game dramatically changes in favor of Duke because Notre Dame kept themselves into the game making threes. And that's how you have to beat Texas Tech because Texas Tech's got the best two-point defense in all of college basketball, and they just crash the glass constantly. Texas Tech on the board, 17-12, plus 5 in the glass right now for Texas Tech. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe as we got 3:54 left to go before halftime. Houston leading Arizona 23-17 with 7:20 left to play. So those are the scores going on right now. Ooh, a lot of good games so far. Best in the bracket. The Duke-Michigan State game was an instant classic for that game. My main sport was actually baseball when I was younger. That's probably the best one. Who do you think is going to win? I predicted Texas Tech by 3, 69-66. I've seen from a lot of the takeaways of these games, it's been the defense that's been able to pull it out. That's been the big takeaway because Iowa State is in the Sweet 16, and they're just known for their defense. That is it. Yeah, Texas Tech's the number one defense And adjusted efficiency per KenPom, 6th and fewest points allowed. The Reaper, welcome back in. Johnny in the stream, man. Big win for your Hogs today. Winner of this game will take on Arkansas on Saturday in the Elite 8. Quick update on that Arizona score. 23-17 Houston with 7:22 left to go in the first. We have 3:54 left to go in the first. It's Texas Tech by 5. So what I'm noticing in the bracket so far is the efficient shooting teams are losing games to the strong, physical, athletic, defensive type of teams. Yes, I take Purdue over St. Peter's. So we get back to action, 5-point game. It's going to be Duke with the basketball. They hand it off on the outside. Wendell Moore turns the corner, dribbles out, passes to the right wing perimeter to A.J. Griffin, working on Terrence Shannon. Swings it over to Bunkero at the right wing. Moves it out to the top to Jeremy Roach. Roach passes to his left in the outside Moore. Pump fake and called in the travel. Duke has been held scoreless in the last 4 minutes, 11 seconds. So Texas Tech's defense once again frustrating Duke as they get called for their 4th turnover of the game. Both of these teams with 3 fouls total. That plays into the favor of Texas Tech as Texas Tech's had some trouble committing a lot of fouls this season. But they are such a deep team that it doesn't matter who gets into foul trouble. They just send bodies right after you all over the place. 7-zip run last 3 minutes by Texas Tech. Red Raiders have the ball. Bounce pass right baseline. Bryson Williams backs his way inside the key. Hook shot. Goes up for it. No good off the front rim. Mark Williams with a defensive rebound. 3:10 left to go. Duke with the ball. Top of the key. It is Roach. Slides it over to the left wing to Bunkero. Bunkero on the outside, defended by O'Banner. Dribbles towards his right. Pass deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Arms as it goes right into the front row of announcer's row. 3:03 left to go before half. Marcus Santos Silva going to come into the game. He's got some tournament experience playing last year with Texas Tech, and also 2019 he played for VCU against Taco Fall in the first round for UCF. Massachusetts native, transferred from Virginia Commonwealth. Hometown of Taunton, Massachusetts, right off of Route 44, the Christmas light city of America. 2:50 left to play. Missed shot off the front rim by Duke. Out to the top of the key, O'Banner shoots a 3, missed off the rim. He made 2 threes earlier today. Duke in a 5-minute scoring drought. Looking for something here for the Blue Devils. They're down by 5. Dribble, attack, floats it up over the top. Mark Williams throws it down with a right-handed flush. You got to get to the 15 to make an impact. Big Mark. Oh, man, has he made an impact here in the tournament, averaging 15 points per game, 5 blocks per game. 2:20 left to go in the first. Hand off on the outside. Terrence Shannon. Shannon defended by Griffin. Santos Silva sets the pick. Shannon looking to pass it off around the perimeter. He does with 2:05 left to go. Gives it over to Davion Warren. 5 of the shot clock. Spots up. Open. Takes the 3. Couldn't get the bounce though. Tipped around. Goes all the way back to Davion Warren with 2 minutes remaining. Texas Tech will set it up again. New 20 in the shot clock. Towards their right, they will hand it off to Adonis Arms, who hands it off to Shannon on the outside. 10 in the shot clock, minute 45 left to play. Hand off Warren, defended by Griffin, gets around him, dribbles to the free throw circle, inside, bounce pass down low. Santos Silva able to score off the roll down, up and in off the backboard. Texas Tech extends it, 5-point lead. 1:30 left to go. Thanks so much, Alex. Enjoy the rest of your night there, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Curtis in the stream, welcome in. Here's a deep range 3. AJ missed off the back rim too strong and ripped away for the defensive board by Arms. Texas Tech has it. Adonis Arms shovels it out to the top. Pump fake O'Banner. Dribbles up. Floats up the shot. Got it. That's good for 2. They extend. 7-point lead for the Red Raiders. 1:05 left to go in the first. By the way, Houston leading Arizona 27-19. So the defense standing strong is still standing strong in the tournament right now. All 4 teams currently winning or leading have the better defense. Huge block from behind by Duke. It goes out of bounds. 54 seconds left to play. Texas Tech will get the inbound. (29-19) Houston up over Arizona. with 5:15 left to go. Wow. Yeah, usually what I have it on like ESPN or TNT, it's usually like a delay, but when I get CBS, maybe it's because of the CBS channel, maybe because different CBS channels are behind, different CBS channels are in front. And I'm watching from the channel in Boston, which the channel in Boston's usually one of the quickest. Say if you watch in Boston, they have a much shorter delay than say if you're watching out in like Alaska or someplace else in the U.S., like in the middle of Nebraska. It's quite odd because Boston, their station's like 5 seconds ahead of Providence's. Because I get both of the channels. I get Boston CBS, Providence CBS. And Boston's is ahead by like 5 seconds. 45 seconds left to go. Duke just turned it over. Texas Tech with the ball. At the right wing perimeter. Davion Warren. Crossover, dribbles into the key, moves it back out. Ooh, bad pass though. Looking to move it back outside. It's a half-court violation. So Banner tried to track it down. It went out of bounds. 36.2 seconds left to play. Ball is going to go back to Duke. That's a costly mistake there for Texas Tech. Allows Duke to creep up into this game and get some momentum before halftime. Bryson Williams going to take a seat on the bench. Yeah, Providence is probably faster compared to other people who are trying to like put it into the stream together. I got Kevin Durant right there. Best player in the NBA. 30 seconds left to go. Duke with the ball off the inbound. 5-second differential shot clock and game clock for the Blue Devils. Top of the key, Roach dribbles towards his right, defended by McCullough. 10 on the shot clock. Roach passes down low. Huge jam right there. Nobody on Apollo Banchero with a two-handed flush. And we did have a late whistle. It's going to be on Texas Tech right here with a foul. Yeah, it is. It's going to be a blocking foul. Poor decision right there by Texas Tech to put in a hand in the area contesting Banchero. That is Davion Warren trying to go for a swat. Warren, just let him dunk it through. That's all you have to do right there for Davion Warren. Just let Banchero dunk it through, and then you get the ball right back. But no, just terrible foul picked up by Davion Warren. And a chance to put this to a 3-point play by Banchero. Banchero with 10 points in the final 12.6 seconds before halftime. Banchero the top scorer for Texas Tech. No players reached double figures yet. That's basically Texas Tech all season long, is that they scatter out the points between a lot of players. They got 6 separate scorers. Top scorer Kevin O'Banner with 8, making 2 threes. Jason, thanks so much for joining in, man. Free throw is good by Banchero. That gives Duke the momentum builder. 4-point game, 12 seconds left to go. Final possession possibly before half. Texas Tech's going to take a timeout to talk things over. So 9.6 seconds left to go. Texas Tech will see if they can put points on the board here and drop a play to give them some sort of momentum going into halftime. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate everybody for joining on, being a part here in the stream. Texas Tech +5 in the glass at the moment, 20-15. Both teams with 5 total turnovers. Duke was really struggling with the turnovers. They've cleaned it up tremendously, though, for Duke. Because the score to start out was 10-2 Texas Tech. And Texas Tech got back-to-back buckets off of steals. But Duke hasn't been able to allow Texas Tech to get those buckets recently. Yeah, that was a monster slam by Banchero a couple moments ago. It was nice. That was the largest lead of the game, by the way. Texas Tech by 8 as they led 10-2. And then after that, Coach K made some tremendous adjustments. They came out pushing the ball in transition, tied it up at 12. Yes, I think Purdue's going to win against St. Peter's. And now the score 33-29 as Duke went scoreless for over 5 minutes. Texas Tech able to expand the lead and take it. It's a 4-point game. So we come back from the timeout. Texas Tech with 9.6 seconds left to go as they will get the inbounds. Banchero will defend the inbound. Inbound passer on the far side of the court. In the front court will be Adonis Arms. Gives it to the backcourt to McCullough. 8 seconds left to play. And Duke will follow McCullough with 7.7. So Duke picks up their 5th foul as a team. Not much fouls here in the first half. Texas Tech with 4, Duke with 5. Arms will be the inbound passer. Banchero will defend the inbounds. Arms looking to pass it off. Lobs it. And we're going to have another hold fall picked up by Duke. That pass was not good on the inbound. It would have gone out of bounds if they would have just not held. So that is A.J. Griffin who gets called on the foul down low. And I believe that's going to be Griffin's second. Mark Williams comes back into the game here. 7.7 seconds left to play. Duke's picked up 6 fouls now. So yeah, that's Griffin's second. Inbound coming up underneath their hoop for Texas Tech. 7.7 seconds remaining. Bounce pass. Jumper. Open right baseline. Couldn't convert. No good. Offensive rebound. O'Banner powers his way. Huge rejection by Mark Williams. Goes out of bounds. And it will stay. Texas Tech ball with 1.6 seconds. Markey with a huge denial right there. Denying O'Banner at the rim. Get that out of there. Some clutch, please. We might take a look at that one towards the end of the game. Here's a 3, and again, Duke comes up with a block. I think that was on a Wendell Moore on the outside as we close down and go into halftime. Duke with a momentum. With an and 1 by Banchero off of a slam dunk. They were originally down by 7. They have cut it to 4 now. It's 33-29 to score as we enter in halftime. What a game between these two teams. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams. And we take a look, top scorers today, Paulo Banchero leading the way, 11 total points by Banchero. Mark Williams, he's got 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks by Mark so far in this game. Jeremy Roach with 4 points, Wendell Moore Jr. with 4 and 3 rebounds. A.J. Griffin, he is healthy. He's been key to Duke's success. 2 of 4 from the outside. 6 points by A.J. Griffin coming back. Did not play the last 6 minutes against Michigan State. Went down with an injury, but tremendous for A.J. to come back and play tonight. Texas Tech top scorer. Nobody in double figures. They spread out the points rather evenly. 8 points by Kevin O'Banner. He's the top rebounder with 8 rebounds. 2 made threes from the outside. 6 points each by Bryson Williams, Terrence Shannon Jr., 7 by Kevin McCullough. Yes, I covered that game. No shocker that Gonzaga lost against Arkansas. Gonzaga plays in the WCC, and they don't get challenged as far as physical, athletic type of opponents like Arkansas constantly plays in the SEC, and it's just Arkansas more battle-tested in that matchup. Stronger, more physical type of team, and much improved defensively. Yes, the winner of this game will take on Arkansas, which Texas Tech is in some familiar territory with. They played against Arkansas last year in a round of 32 and lost. During the season I thought so, but based on how the ACC is done in the tournament, no. I think these guys are just really well coached for being super young for Duke. They've done a great job. These guys are a really good, disciplined type of Duke team. Like that comeback right there. That was amazing. They came back and relentless, rallied around A.J. Griffin, who went down and outscored Michigan State 20-6. Like, when you see that from other young teams, you just see other young teams collapse and fall. But not this Duke team right here. This team's got projected top 2 draft pick with Paulo Banchero. I think he's either going 1 or 2 for Banchero, because what we saw today from Chet Holmgren, there's a lot more from Chet Holmgren that we need to see from him. Going up against more physical type of bigs, that's going to be tough in the NBA. I predicted Texas Tech in this game, but could honestly go either way. If Duke comes out making their shots in the second half, if they make threes, they'll be able to win this game. Duke just held a 3 of 11 from three-point range. To beat Texas Tech, you have to make the threes because Texas Tech constantly clogs the paint, and they put bodies upon bodies on you and constantly clog the glass. Duke struggled in this game, turning over the basketball right out of the gate, but how they adjusted from a young team against a veteran type of team like Texas Tech, that was something tremendous to see. Like, this has been a really good young and disciplined Duke team this season. And they've been able to learn from their mistakes. Like, they lost the first time around against Miami because of the turnover issues, and they were able to learn from them, and they won against them in the ACC tournament. Ooh, yeah, Butler is... I think they were the 8 seed that went to the championship. That was crazy. VCU, I remember. I think it was 2011. VCU was an 11 seed, and they made it. They were a playing team, same as UCLA from last year. That was interesting. George Mason's really high in that. And then Florida Gulf Coast, Oral Roberts, and now with St. Peter's joining in the club. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Right now, we're just at halftime currently. I plan on being back tomorrow night covering Providence against Kansas and then Miami against Iowa State. So, Montana State made 12 threes against Texas Tech. Didn't really matter as the final score is 97-62. I'm just going to see how teams have done this season against them, ripping the three ball. Yeah, they just make it tough in the paint. Oh, that's for Texas Tech. Texas Tech made 12 threes against Montana State. I'm looking at the opponent right here. All right, so Texas Tech lost to Gonzaga back in December because Gonzaga made 13 threes. Texas Tech lost to Oklahoma because Oklahoma made 13 threes. That was a game on February the 9th, 70-55 was the final score. Notre Dame made 9 threes and they came up just short against them. Let's see what we got right now at halftime between Houston and Arizona. Houston leading by 8 with under a minute left to go before halftime. It's 33-25. Arizona is a second half team though, so interesting to see how that game pans out the rest of the stretch. But already number 1 going down today. We'll see about tomorrow. Or later tonight, Arizona just scored a bucket, so they cut into it. 33-26, 40 seconds left to go before halftime as Houston leads by 7. And then Kansas taking on Providence tomorrow. That's another team that's just totally slept on by the media with a bunch of upperclassmen on the roster for Providence getting zero respect. All the analysts, they're still making jokes about Providence, how they're the luckiest team in America, that Ed Coley went to the vending machine, asked for one Coke and got 3. I mean, come on. Like, these are national analysts making these tweets up, saying these things. Like, come on, man. They have the chance to pull off the victory against Kansas. None of these blue blood teams ever schedule them in, and they got an opportunity here to pull off the victory and the house that Jordan built tomorrow night. Wouldn't that be something sweet? My pick in the bracket was Kansas, but it would be something sweet tomorrow if Providence is able to pull off the upset. St. Peter's over Kentucky. That's the biggest upset in the bracket. We're going to release the poll right now. Thanks so much all for voting in the poll. Duke took the poll. 53-47 over Texas Tech. It's defense that wins championships. We've seen that from Arkansas earlier today. Most improved team, in my opinion, in all of college basketball from early January now into late March. Purdue. Wow, I called Purdue's game against Texas on Sunday, and I was just so thrilled by Purdue's defense. Like, that's what they did all season long. They were known for their defense, and this year constantly just didn't show up on the defensive side of the ball. And then until the tournament time comes, here comes their defense. Like, that was the best defensive game I've ever seen Purdue play all season long, right there. Providence. They beat South Dakota State. Gave the lowest scoring points total to South Dakota State this season for Providence, and then they crushed Richmond. Two teams that they just stumped defensively. Like, they have made some big time adjustments defensively since that blowout loss to Creighton. Iowa State, they got to the Sweet 16 just because of their defense. I mean, they had scored 36 points in early March against Oklahoma State at home, and scored in the 40s in the Big 12 tournament against Texas Tech. And Iowa State just carried through their defense, and they just confused Wisconsin all game long. Wisconsin didn't have a single answer for them offensively. Houston, so physical. No matter what happens, bodies go down. Houston, under Kelvin Sampson, always finds a way to win, and they're leading Arizona 34-26. Super physical Houston team. Villanova's got a pretty good defense this year. Top 35 nationally. Held Michigan to 55. They've done it, though, through slowing down the basketball, and Villanova won over Michigan 63-55. St. Peter's over Kentucky. That's the biggest upset. Yeah, I think I've touched all bases on that. UNC high-flying offense taking on UCLA tomorrow in that matchup. UCLA is going to look to slow down the basketball and let UNC play to their tempo. My name is Sal. So S-A-L. Arizona, Houston with 20 seconds left to go before halftime. Houston leads 34-26. Yeah, Arizona's been really strong in the second half, so nothing new that they're down. Gonzaga was down, though, strong second half team, and couldn't come back, though, against Arkansas. Yeah, it's been crazy. I did my bracket completely wrong because last year I saw the most efficient teams were the ones advancing in the bracket. Baylor was number one from three-point shooting last season, and they just smoked everybody in the bracket. So I went off of last year's basis, which was efficiency. This year it's completely flipped. This year it's all about defense, physicality, athleticism, big boy type of basketball in this year's bracket. So it's completely flipped because we've seen the efficient teams are they don't play a strong schedule, not really battle tested. Like, they don't have like much size. Like, efficient shooting teams that get by shooting jumper after jumper and making them for the most part, like Vermont, Colgate, South Dakota State. We saw those teams hang in their games, but they couldn't pull off the victory because it's just been different this year as far as the transfers going off to power conference schools and those bigger programs at the power conference level are the more like physical, faster type of teams. So I'm going to keep that in mind next year for the bracket because we're seeing the speedier, physical, more athletic team be the one that's torching and winning these bracket games so far. Okay, so I made multiple second chance brackets to see what is going on in the tournament, and right now I've been able to get some things that I've been finding. So I made multiple second chance brackets. One of them was picking the best defenses to win. So far, I'm a perfect 2 for 2 on that. So I picked both of the best defenses to win, and right now that bracket's 100%. Second chance bracket with teams with free throws. That one is doing well as well. The free throw bracket is perfect at 100%. So the two winners were also was the better team at free throw shooting percentage. Bracket buster here. Wouldn't shock me if Providence wins tomorrow. Be something if they could go to the championship. If they do win, I think they get a good chance to go to the Final Four. If Arkansas faces Duke out of this, Arkansas has got a great chance to go to the championship, in my opinion, because they become coming from the left side of the bracket where all the ones have been taken out of the bracket. I think it's a tougher matchup, though, with Texas Tech. And Texas Tech faced them last year. So Texas Tech's going to be hungry. That's the thing. That's a flip right there between that game. Like, toss-up between those two teams could honestly go either way. But let's see. I'm gonna bring up my second chance bracket. So both of my brackets, that's perfect, as I did multiple brackets. The top offensive bracket isn't doing so hot right now. That one had Arizona, or that one had, Gonzaga winning for the top offensive bracket. That one isn't doing so hot right now at the moment. The one based on free throws, it's by percentage. So if it was by makes, I would have had Arkansas win. I did it by percentage, though. That's where I took Villanova. So I just grouped the teams by percentage. So it would be Villanova over North Carolina based on free throw shooting percentage. Final Four: Villanova versus Miami, Arkansas versus North Carolina. And then defense, I just took the points total throughout the season overall. That's the Texas Tech bracket. That would be Texas Tech in the Final Four over St. Peter's, which they give up just over 60 per game. Houston taking on Iowa State in the Final Four. That one's a little bit more far-fetched. That has Texas Tech winning it. There was one, I think I grouped it by teams that's getting disrespected by national analysts and slept on. Let's see, I took Arkansas on one of them to win it all. Okay, so here we go. Teams that's getting disrespected that you didn't see coming. Arkansas over Houston, because Houston was rolled out by a lot of people because of the injuries. And then I did another one with Providence, because I had Providence losing to Iowa State in that one, because a lot of people, including myself, I'm shocked to see Iowa State in the Sweet 16. Wrote off Iowa State because they just couldn't keep up in the Big 12 conference schedule. But now we've seen that their tournaments really prepared them for the bracket. So I took another one. I had Providence winning over Arkansas in this bracket. I got Arkansas over UCLA. Providence over Miami in that one. I got UCLA in that game. UNC has been playing lights out offensively. Fun catalog. Welcome back on the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. Cato, welcome back in. Great game so far. 4-point game. Duke with a big slam by Paulo Banchero. They could have been down by 7, but Bunkero with a huge slam and a terrible foul committed by Texas Tech led to a 3-point play, and that's been a momentum builder for Duke. Really has been huge. Texas Tech's going to make free throws, though. They're just 1 of 4 at the free throw line. Duke is a perfect 4-4. If Duke starts making their threes, they win this game. Duke right now, 3 of 11 from the outside. -7 on the glass for Duke. 22-15 in favor of Texas Tech in that first half. Duke's done a great job not committing turnovers. They had 3 quick turnovers in the first 3 minutes. It led to 6 points by Arkansas, out to a 10-2 Arkansas start. And then things started to get much better for Duke. Lawrence, welcome on the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. Gonzaga's out in the top left corner of the U.S., Spokane, Washington. Yeah, not a good day out there today. That's too bad for Drew Timme, man. Came back for college basketball and thought that he could win the chip, and they come up short. I got Paulo. Paulo better than Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren gets into way too much foul trouble. He has a lot of trouble going up against more physical bigs. I think that's going to be a big question mark for Chet Holmgren's future. Because he's only 7'1", 195. When he goes up against big, strong dudes in the NBA, it's gonna get much more challenging because he hasn't really had that experience. The WCC never gave him that type of experience like playing in the Power 5 would. Because he only got on the schedule Duke, Texas Tech, and then Arkansas today. That was it. He fouled out against Arkansas. He's fouled out in back-to-back games. And Memphis. That was it. You can't really count Alabama because Alabama's in the 270s in paint points given up this season. G King, welcome to the stream. Gonna start the second half in just a moment. If you guys are new in the channel here, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. As we're about to start the second half here in a couple moments. Hit me up in the chat. Who do you got in this one tonight? Texas Tech or Duke? Duke was held just 2 of 12 shooting from the floor in the last 7 minutes, 45 seconds in the second half. That's just how tough Texas Tech's defense is. Derek, welcome to the stream. Big win for the Hogs today. We start off half number 2. Duke goes left to right in the court. They get the ball first. At the right wing perimeter, Wendell Moore. Pass down on top into the hands of Jeremy Roach. Yes, I covered that game. Doesn't shock me that Arkansas won it. Most improved team in all college basketball since early January. Roach floats up the shot, gets it to go as that goes through. Sneaks around Bryson Williams for 2. Houston leading 34-28 at halftime. 19:25 left to go. Texas Tech's first possession of the second half. Arms, bounce pass, left baseline. It's McCullough. Moves it out on top into the hands to Arms. 10 on the shot clock. Lobs it over to the elbow. Turning around, fading away. Bryson Williams, no good. Skipped around the rim. And out Bunkero comes out with a defensive rebound. Yeah, not looking so hot for Arizona right now. These defenses are rolling the tournament. Bunkero, jumper, mid-range. No good off the front rim. Bryson Williams with a defensive rebound for Texas Tech. First minute through. Texas Tech going to slow down the ball. McCullough dribbles up into the key right hand, and that gets blocked out of bounds. I think it was A.J. Griffin who stayed right with him. Arizona's a second half team, though. They're only down by 6, so they still got a chance. incredible coaching job that Kelvin Sampson's done, despite missing players with the injuries. It's been incredible. Bounce pass, Cutter puts one up and scores. Up and then off the backboard. That's Kevin O'Banner. 4-point lead for Texas Tech. Providence surprising me more. Yeah, they were picked 7th in the Big East this season. Rising for the 3. Tees one up and that's good for the triple. From the outside for Duke, it's a 1-point game. That's their 4th made 3 of the game. 18:20 left to go. That's good by Wendell Moore Jr. Up to 7 points tonight for Duke. Texas Tech with the ball. Shannon moves it out to the top to O'Banner. O'Banner dribbles towards his right, gives it over to McCullough. McCullough moves out to the top. Here's a 3. Swoosh. That's good by Texas Tech. Right back with a triple by Bryson Williams. Duke down by 4 once again. 2 minutes through the second half. 18 minutes left to go. Top of the key, Roach. Gives it out to the right wing perimeter, Moore. Moore lobs it inside. Mark Williams has position, scores, finishes for 2, up and in off the backboard with a layup. Texas Tech with the ball. McCullough. Edge of the March Madness logo. McCullough crossover, defended at the top by Roach. Towards his right and the outside. Gives it over to O'Banner, who's made 2 threes. O'Banner dribbles up into the key. O'Banner passes, nice cut, arms underneath, working on AJ. Scores, stretch right there, flexes too after he makes the bucket by Adonis Arms. Beautiful cut, right baseline, receiving the pass underneath the hoop. Duke with the ball. Texas Tech has the best defense in all college basketball per adjusted defensive efficiency via KenPom. On the outside, top of the key, it's Roach. Roach dribbles up to the free throw circle, moves it out to the right wing to Moore. Moore, bounce pass into the hands, Boncaro, lobs it up over the top, and that is Mark Williams who throws it down with a 2-handed flush. Got some scoring right now in the bag. 2-point game, other 17 minutes left to go. Texas Tech with a possession. Just get it to Big Mark. Mark Williams up to 8 points right now. He has been an X factor through this tournament. Jumper, baseline, swoosh. That's good. Bryson Williams for 2. That was a nice looking touch right there at the right baseline for a deep 2. Attacking Roach. Moves it outside to Griffin. Skip past the left wing perimeter. Wendell Moore dribbles up into the key. Moore moves it outside to Griffin. Shoots the 3. Missed off the back rim. Tipped by Williams. And they're going to have another chance at it. 16:20 remaining. Duke with the offensive rebound. Back outside to Wendell Moore. Dribbles up, drives, dish, looking to pass it out, and it got deflected, stolen away. Texas Tech with numbers, 3-on-2. Pass off to a cut underneath McCullough. A wild shot, no good. Tracking it back, and Duke with their defense able to save it. I believe it's Miami right now that's got the worst defense still in the bracket. Arms. Turnaround, falling away, off the back rim, drops in for 2. Friendly bounce good by Adonis Arms. 44-38 Texas Tech. 6-point lead with under 16 minutes left to go. That's 10 second chance points by the Red Raiders, none by Duke tonight. Shane, thanks so much for joining in, man. Duke has it at the left wing perimeter. It is Roach. Roach jab step on McCullough. Lobs it up over the top. Mark Williams again beats the Texas Tech defense for 2 more off the roll down. Big Mark up to 10 points now. Number 15 is cooking, keeping his team right into the game. Texas Tech with the ball. Top of the key, Bryson Williams. Hands it off to Terrence Shannon. Shannon on the outside. Dribbles, drives down the lane, open layup, he scores. No help defense whatsoever by Duke for an easy bucket by Texas Tech. Duke going quick, Mark Williams puts one up and he gets fouled. Mark Williams followed by Bryson Williams at Texas Tech. Clock will stop with 15 minutes with 2 coming up at the free throw line. We're going to take the first time out in the second half. 46-40, Red Raiders by 6. Best offense still standing at the moment, Arizona. Because Gonzaga got eliminated. Oop. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate everybody for joining in, being a part here on the channel tonight. We got a really good game at this moment here. Bryson Williams, 11 points, leads all scores for Texas Tech. 10 points by Kevin O'Banner. Top rebounder with 8 total rebounds. Duke, top scorer, 11 points as well by Paulo Boncaro, and then 10 points by Mark Williams. 5 of 7 from the floor, 5 rebounds, along with 2 blocks by Big Mark. He has really been able to improve this season by Mark Williams, having a great year. This game's going to come down to free throws. Duke right now is perfect 4-4 at the free throw line. Looking to see if they can knock down 2 more by Mark Williams coming up out of timeout. 1 of 4 by Texas Tech. Worst offense is St. Peter's. St. Peter's I think they're in the late 290s into early 300s in point score nationally for St. Peter's. St. Peter's has a top 10 paint defense and a top 20 perimeter defense. Also, top 10 in fewest points allowed. So right now we're in the timeout. Mark Williams will head to the free throw line shooting 2. Back from the break. 15 minutes left to play. Right now at halftime between Houston and Arizona. Houston leads 34-28 at half over Arizona. So Mark Williams, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks. Going to shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line as we're back to action. 15 minutes left to play. First shot, it is good. Duke now a perfect 5 for 5 today at the charity stripe. Second shot coming up by Mark Williams. He had a amazing fall-away shot that he knocked down at the baseline against Michigan State on Sunday. Second one is good. Mike, welcome back in. Huge win for your Hogs tonight. Mark Williams will sub out of the game. Texas Tech gets the inbound up by 4. It's now Theo John, first time into the game, transfer from Marquette. Huge block right at the rim by Duke. They go on transition, 3-on-2, attacking right down the lane. Get that out of there. Texas Tech swats it away like a volleyball. It goes all the way down the far side. Knocked out of bounds, last touch by Duke. Wow, that was some incredible defense by Texas Tech, denying a 3-on-2 break after Theo John got the block, defending Santos Silva. Some solid defensive possessions, last 2. M. Kim, welcome in, taking Texas Tech. Kokubo on the stream, welcome in. Best of luck out there. They got to get the ball more to Bunkero, too, for Duke. That was his first field goal attempt in the first 5+ minutes of the second half. Huddy, welcome back on the stream. 14:40 left to go. Texas Tech by 4. They get the ball. McCullough, his pass poor inside the key, intercepted by Duke as Duke forces the turnover with Wendell Moore. Duke's going to slow it down. 14.5 left to go. Edge of the midcourt logo for Duke. They move it over to Keels to the right wing. Keels has possession, 15 on the shot clock. Dribbles up into the key. Kick out corner. Wide open 3. Roach. No good off the rim. Offensive rebound. Theo John puts it up and in off the backboard. Oh man, the transfer portal working to the benefit right there by Duke. Picking up Theo John in the offseason. Gets his first 2 points out of the game off the putback. 14 minutes left to go. Texas Tech's lead has shrunk to 2. On the outside, Davion Warren. Pump fake, bounce pass to his right to Shannon. Deep range 3. That is way off the mark. Offensive rebound, though. Puts one up. Huge block from behind by Theo John. Another chance. And John will get called in the blocking foul this time. So that's going to send Texas Tech to the free throw line shooting 2 with Kevin O'Banner. It's those moments with Terrence Shannon that you have to make the extra pass to your teammate. You cannot be the star in that moment and play hero ball if you're Terrence Shannon at Texas Tech. 13:46 left to go. Blocking foul committed by Theo John of Duke. This will actually send number 11 of Texas Tech, Bryson Williams, to the free throw line, shooting 2. Texas Tech just 1 of 4 today at free throws. First one, he hits. Pedro, thanks so much for joining in, man. Kevin McCullough going to check right back into the game here for Texas Tech. Hey, keep your head up there, Ethan. Yeah, if your team loses, just move on. There can only be one champion. That's the tough part about sports, is that only one team gets crowned champion every single year. Just keep your head up, man. Next year could be the year. Second one, no good. Missed off the front rim off the free throw. Texas Tech leading points in the paint, 28-24. Duke with the ball. Crossover at the top. They move it out to the right into the hands of Griffin. Griffin on the outside. Passes to the top of the key to Roach. Roach dribbles down the lane, and the reach and fall committed by Nadolny of Texas Tech. So 13:22 left to play. Duke will get the inbound coming up. 2 personal fouls, second half by Texas Tech, 1 by Duke. Duke looking for the inbound. They give it off to Roach at the top of the key. Roach swings it out to the left wing perimeter. Towards his right's Keels. Makes the pass to Bunkero. Bunkero spin move. Down the lane. Dish out to the wing. A.J. Griffin, 5 in the shot clock. Shoots the 3. He sinks it. And we are even at 47. Oh, man, what a triple right there by A.J. with 13 minutes remaining on the clock. Anybody's game right now. Texas Tech with the ball. It is Adonis Arms at the top. Passes out to the right. Wing perimeter clearance Nadolny. Nadolny dribbles into the key. Shovels it back out to the wing. Arms at the top. Dribbles up. Spin move double team. Tie up force. Keels in there. Forcing a tie up. Possession arrow. It will be Texas Tech ball. Yeah, I think Arkansas will do better against Duke in that type of matchup there. Texas Tech defends the twos. In order to beat Texas Tech, you need to make the threes, and Arkansas is around 322nd nationally in three-point shooting percentage. 12:35 left to go. Bounce pass. O'Banner floats up a shot off the side of the rim, no good. Duke comes out with a defensive rebound. Duke with a chance to lead the game. They're going to slow it down. Jeremy Roach has it at the edge of the midcourt logo. Dribbles towards the right and the outside. Roach, 15 on the shot clock. Right baseline dribble. Roach, kick out. Corner, 3. Catching fire. Skipped around the rim and out. No good by Keels. Had a great look. Just couldn't convert on it. Rebound back to Texas Tech. 12:05 left to go. By the way, second half between Houston and Arizona just started. Almost intercepted. Texas Tech has it back. Loose ball. Arms able to pick it up. Moves out to the top. McCullough shoots the 3 around the rim and out. Tipped up. Duke with a defensive rebound by Griffin. Back it goes to Duke with 11:50 on the clock. At the right wing perimeter. Roach. Bounce pass. Bunkero. Jumper. Got it. Duke on top, 49-47. Paulo Bunkero. At the right block. Takes the J and makes it. Timeout taken on the floor. 11:33 left to go. Duke has got themselves pumped up right now. (49-47) going into the timeout. 11:33 left to play. Great game here. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I appreciate everybody for joining in, being a part here on the channel tonight. Houston against Arizona started the second half in that game. Houston leads 34-29 over Arizona. We'll keep you guys posted until this game wraps up. I can't show the actual video due to copyright. It's just play-by-play only that I call. If you're from the U.S., you're able to get the game via antenna on CBS. So Paulo Banchero with a big-time shot. And he is the top scorer right now for Duke, up to 13 points, leading the game at this moment. Banchero, 4 of 9 from the floor. 12 points by Mark Williams, having a big impact with 2 blocks. And then 12 points by Bryson Williams at Texas Tech. 10 by Kevin O'Banner with 9 rebounds. Not sure in Canada where you can get it. Yeah, I know just in the U.S. you're able to get it on CBS. Winner of this match will take on Arizona Saturday in the Elite Eight. Yeah, I was looking at all the brackets of the analysts, and they kept on saying, oh, it's a guaranteed Elite Eight that they're going to put in Gonzaga. Yeah, that happened all right. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Yep. They just feed off of that underdog type of energy right there. Like, the whole national media kept on favoring Gonzaga, Gonzaga, Gonzaga. Yeah, Houston's an underdog, Providence an underdog. I mean, this is an underdog type of tournament here. Iowa State made it to the Sweet 16 through their defense. Me personally, I did not see that coming for Iowa State based on how they played throughout the Big 12 schedule. I thought that they were done. So that was shocking. Iowa State reminding me of Oregon State from last year, except not with like the hot shooting through their defense. Yeah, Houston up by 4 now, 37-33 over Arizona with 17:40 left to play. We get back to action. Texas Tech with the ball, now down by 2, part of a 9-1 run by Duke. Yeah, St. Peter's just feeding off of that underdog energy. We have 11:15 left to go. Texas Tech down by 2. They have the ball to the right corner. Right baseline, Jubal McCullough working on Banchero 101. Gives it out to the corner. Bounce pass once again. Arm shovels it. Floats up a hook shot, and that drops through for 2 by Bryson Williams. That was a sweet touch right there. Wow, tie game at 49. St. Peter's plays tomorrow against Purdue. Under 11 minutes left to go. Duke with the ball in the tie game. Bryson Williams up to 14, top scorer in the game. Top of the key, Trevor Keels. At the left wing perimeter, has it defended on the outside by Williams. Makes the extra pass, corner 3. No good, missed off the rim by Griffin. Defensive rebound pulled down by Texas Tech. 10.5 remaining. Texas Tech bounce pass. Right baseline over to Bryson Williams. Shovels right down the lane. Another bucket. That's good. They are feeding the twos right now. That goes down and scores by Marcus Santos Silva. 51-49 Texas Tech. 10:20 left to play. Duke with the ball. They move it out to the right wing perimeter to Keels. Keels passing on top. Banchero makes the pass out to the left wing. Roach dribbles, attacks down the lane. Right hand and gets the drop count at and 1. With 10:07 left to play, it's good by Jeremy Roach, and he's going to head to the free throw line. That's a huge bucket right there. Michael, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much, man, for joining in. Trevor Keels. That's going to be Jeremy Roach. Jeremy Roach, number 3. He's up to 8 points. So Jeremy Roach, number 3, up to 8 points. Made the shot, drew the contact, got fouled, and going to shoot one coming up at the line. And the free throw is good. 52-51 Duke, 10 minutes remaining. 8 ties, 5 lead changes. Largest lead was Texas Tech in the early going, 10-2 with an 8-point lead. McCullough dribbles, attacks. Oh, what a spin move right to the rack right there by Kevin McCullough. You're going to be kidding me, man. Wow. 1-point game. Duke has it inside the corner, and A.J. Griffin lost it. As we do have a reach and fall as the clock will stop. Wow. Incredible by McCullough right there. Coach K's reaction right on his chair. Cannot believe it. Kicking himself for that one. It's going to stay Duke basketball, I believe. 9:45 left to go. Arizona's cut it to a 2-point game. 37-35 as Houston leads by 2. So we're going to take a timeout here on the floor. 9:45 left to play. It's going to be a timeout taken by Duke. Duke with 2 timeouts. Texas Tech with 3. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. What a game. Kevin McCullough, amazing spin move down the lane. Able to finish with a layup. Quick update in the Houston-Arizona game. Houston leading 37-35 with under 16 minutes left to go. We got under 10 minutes remaining here. 9:45 remaining in this game. David, thanks so much for joining in, bud. It's been a tremendous matchup here. Bryson Williams leading all scorers. He's got 14 points for Texas Tech. 11 points by Kevin McCullough with a huge bucket just a couple moments ago. Kevin O'Banner closing in on a double-double. Just needs one more rebound. 10 points, 9 boards by O'Banner. For Duke, top scorer Paulo Banchero. 13 points. 12 points by Mark Williams with 2 blocks. Good question. I don't even know myself. Probably Mississippi Valley State for worst college basketball team. I'll look myself. Let's see. Somebody went winless this year. Delaware State. 0-25 for Delaware State. 0-27 for Lamar University. And then IUPUI went 1-26. Yeah, Mississippi Valley State went 2-26. Columbia, Maine. Oregon State was the worst power conference team. They went from Elite 8 to 3-28. That's crazy. That team really just went downhill. Elite 8 to 3-28 for Oregon State. Unbelievable. Georgia was 6-26, second worst power conference team in front of Oregon State. Nebraska's got to be someplace over there. All right, so right now we're in the timeout. 9:45 left to go. If you guys are new in the channel, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate everybody for joining in. Hit me up in the chat. Who do you got in this one tonight? Texas Tech or Duke? We got over 200 on the stream right now. Texas Tech plus 8 on the glass, 30-22 in their favor. 48% shooting by Texas Tech, 44% by Duke. Duke keeping themselves in the game. They made 5 threes. Texas Tech's made 3 threes. That number's going to go up, though, if Duke wants to have a chance to win. Yeah, crazy. Michigan got a lot of matchups their way in the bracket. That was shocking that they beat Tennessee, but the Colorado State matchup, that was completely shifted towards Michigan winning that game because Colorado State's just one of the smallest teams in college basketball. We're back from the timeout. Duke with the ball. Mark Williams moves it over, pass deflected, intercepted by Texas Tech. Here they go, running the floor. They move it ahead to McCullough. McCullough puts one up and he scores, drops it through, count it, and 1. Coming back from the timeout by Kevin McCullough. He's going to shoot one coming up at the free throw line. Running the length of the court right there. The interception off the deflected ball was Adonis Arms with an outlet off to McCullough, and they have been just so good on transition. Texas Tech with a couple early buckets in this game off of steals. They were up 10-2, largest lead of the game, and now they go up by 4 with a steal and a bucket and an and 1 by McCullough. 9:20 left to play. Duke with the ball. Roach has it around the perimeter, defended by McCullough. 18 on the shot clock, passes out to the top of the key to Wendell Moore. Moore dribbles at the right baseline, circles around, gives it outside to Roach. Roach around the perimeter, crossover. 9 minutes left to play, 8 on the shot clock. Roach at the right wing, moves it on top on Caro. Pump fake, 4. Makes the extra pass down low. Mark Williams rejected from behind by O'Banner as the shot clock expires to 0. Incredible defense right there by Texas Tech. That's why they're the #1 team in defensive efficiency per KenPom. Kevin O'Banner, Marcus Santos Silva, Adonis Arms. 3 players behind Mark Williams. It's O'Banner who got the block. Full-grown men right behind you. That is huge right there for a defensive stop. Texas Tech with the ball. 8:45 remaining, up by 4, looking to extend it. At the left wing, Arms shovels it into the key. Bryson Williams, bounce pass, jumper, right baseline, no good. Missed around the rim and out by Terrence Shannon. Back it goes to Duke. Duke with 8.5 left to play. Top of the key with Roach. Moves it out to the left corner. Jab step, Boncaro. Left baseline dribble, double team. Moves it on top. AJ Griffin dribbles up, swings it out corner. 3 on his way. Boncaro hits it. That is good. It's a 1-point game. Paulo Boncaro. 8:10 left to go, everybody. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. What a game right now. Arms at the left wing, skip past the right wing. McCullough moves it on top. Bryson Williams, touch pass, left wing. Arms dribbles up inside the key. Stop, start, floats up the hook shot, no good. Tipped around, defensive rebound, pulled down by Mark Williams. 7:50 left to go. Duke down by 1, have a chance to take the lead here. They're going to slow down the basketball here for Duke. Lob over the top. Mark Williams gets fouled. And he's going to head to the free throw line to shoot too. It's going to be picked up by McCullough. Clock will stop now, and Mark Williams heading to the free throw line once we get back to action. 7:43 left to play. It's Texas Tech by 1, 56-55. Paulo Boncaro, huge 3 at the corner. And now it's anybody's game. $14 points each by McCullough and Bryson Williams at Texas Tech. 10 by O'Banner. 1 more rebound. He's got a double-double. 16 points by Boncaro. 2 of 3 from outside. 5 of 10 from the floor tonight by Paulo. And 12 points by Mark Williams, along with 7 rebounds, 2 blocks. Great game. Incredible. Houston leading by 3 over Arizona. 40-37 with under 14 minutes left to play. What's good, Charlie? Welcome to the stream. Big D on the channel, welcome in. Shane, glad to have you guys on the channel here. Let's see, foul trouble, 2 fouls each picked up for Texas Tech by, we got 1 player with 3. Kevin McCullough has got 3 personal fouls, and then 2 each by Bryson Williams, David Warren, and Clarence Nadolny. And then for Duke, 3 fouls picked up by AJ Griffin, 1 each by Mark Williams, Jeremy Roach, Theo John, Trevor Keels, and Bates Jones. So not many fouls in this game, just 9 as a team by Texas Tech, 8 by Duke. It's just that Duke's problem has been the turnovers for them. It's led Texas Tech, I believe, with, 10 points off of turnovers today. Duke's got 8 turnovers. And, they've got 8 points off of those turnovers. Because every single steal, Texas Tech has put in 2 points on the board. That's right. So, 4 steals by Texas Tech. They've got 8 points off of turnovers. There was another one that they had in an outlet pass off of a rebound that was out in transition. So Texas Tech's got at least 10 of the 56 points in transition in this game, and most of those points were early in action. 7:43 left to play. I believe this should be free throws coming up by Duke at the line with Mark Williams. Carla, welcome back in. Taylor, thanks so much for joining in. Great game here. J-Man, thanks so much for joining in. Things going pretty well. 7:43 left to go. Two timeouts remaining by Duke, 3 by Texas Tech. Texas Tech with 5 personal fouls second half, Duke with 2. And a quick update in the Houston-Arizona game. Houston leads 45-40 over Arizona with 11:44 left to go. So this will be free throws coming up, 2 of them by Mark Williams of Duke. Mark Williams tonight, 12 points, 7 rebounds, also got 2 blocks. He's been a huge X factor in Duke's tournament run here to the Sweet 16. Both of them are good. So Duke on top, 57-56. Texas Tech with the ball, top of the key, Davion Warren. At the right wing perimeter. Warren moves it out to his left and the outside into the hands of Adonis Arms. Back out to Warren. Warren dribbles up, gives it over to Arms. Out to the corner. They'll take a 3. It's up and good. At the outside is Bryson Williams. Bryson Williams up to 17 points. It's a Texas Tech 2-point lead. That's a big triple right there. 3-point make number 4 by the Red Raiders. 7:10 left to go. Duke with the ball, Bunkero, drive, kick, corner, pump fake, Wendell Moore, dribbles up, right baseline attack, puts one up, and gets it up and in off the glass. Count it in 1. At the free throw line for Wendell Moore, he's going to shoot 1 coming up. 7:04 left to play. Able to fake out Terrence Shannon. Shannon has struggled tonight. He's had a lot of just poor shot selections in this matchup. Terrence Shannon, 8 points. Seems like he's had less. 4 or 9 from the floor. Seems like he's had less points. I think it's because of that shot that he airballed on one of the possessions right there. 1 shot coming up at the line, and that's good by Duke by Wendell Moore. They're up on top by 1 once again. What a game indeed. 7 minutes left to go. Texas Tech will bring it up the floor. Texas Tech 3 timeouts left. Duke with 2. Red Raiders have it at the left wing perimeter. Arms gives it out to the top. McCullough over to Shannon. Shannon moves it cross court. Arms wide open 3. No good. Too strong. Offensive rebound by O'Banner. He's got a double now. Arms tees one up. Wide open 3. Again missed off the back rim. And battle for the rebound. Tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Duke. Back-to-back wide open 3s by Adonis Arms. And he could not get him to go. You can't get any more open than that. I don't know what to tell you. You got to hit those. 6:36 remaining. I mean, Texas Tech's around 287th this season in three-point shooting percentage. You got to drill those if you're Adonis Arms. He's 0 for 4 from three-point range. He's made all his 2s. He's missed all his 3s. Bounce pass, right baseline, rising for the J. O'Banner, no good, hit the rim short, tipped up, battle for the rebound, and A.J. Griffin comes down with it. Griffin, trapped at the baseline, able to get it away to Bunkero, bursts the speed up the court. Here's Bunkero with it at the wing. Bunkero dribbles into the key, spin move, puts it up, and puts it through. It's good for 2. Oh, Paulo Bunkero. 6:10 left to go. Texas Tech with the ball. McCullough moves it over to Shannon. Approaching that 6-minute mark remaining. O'Banner to the outside. Out to McCullough. McCullough lobs it inside the key. Dribble, attack, left hand, and got the friendly bounce. That's good. Bryson Williams up and off the backboard. Puts it to a 1-point game. 5:55 remaining. Bryson Williams, strong take with a left-handed finish, and he's got himself 19 points, the game leader. We're going to take a timeout here on the floor. Bunkero with 18 for Duke. Bryson Williams with 19 for Texas Tech as we'll take the timeout with 5:56 left to play. If you guys are doing the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. What a game, everybody, right now. Incredible. 62-61. Duke by 1 with 5:55 left to go. Texas Tech on the boards. They are +7 on the glass, 32-25 in their advantage, 12-5 in the offensive rebounds. Houston leading Arizona by 8, 50-42 with under 11 minutes left to play. Wow. A lot of people took Arizona as champion too. It's anybody's tournament. (62-61), 5:55 remaining. Duke with the inbound as we are back to action. Duke with the ball at the left wing perimeter. Wendell Moore gives it over to Roach. Roach at the wing off a double team. Passes to the top, Banchero. Banchero dribbles, drives, dumps it over to Mark Williams. Oh! Throws it down with a right hand with authority. Holy schmoly. Oh my goodness, Marky. Oh! What a man's jam right there. Wow! Texas Tech with the ball at the right wing perimeter. They moved across the court to Adonis Arms. Pass gets deflected and intercepted by Duke as they come up with a steal. Blue Devils with the ball. 5:05 left to go. Down, up by 3 here for Duke. Jeremy Roach at the left wing. Dribbles. Passes. Missed the mark of the pass. Here they go. 2-on-1. Texas Tech with the steal. Arms. Out of the transition. Shovel. Down the lane. Santos Silva up and in for 2 points and automatic by the Red Raiders when they steal the basketball. 4:45 left to go. Poor decision by Duke leads to the turnover and 2 points by Texas Tech right back. Duke with the ball. Roach at the right wing perimeter defended by McCullough. 9 turnovers by Duke, 7 by Texas Tech. Crossover. Roach passes on top on Caro. Dumps it down low. Williams. Kick out corner and off the fingertips out of bounds. It is off of Wendell Moore. That is turnover number 10 by Duke as we got 4:26 left to play. It's going to be Texas Tech basketball. Wow. St. Mary's already got eliminated. They lost to UCLA. I'm not sure the exact number. I know a couple minutes ago there were 8 lead changes. They haven't shown the graphic what it is right now. Houston up over Arizona 52-42. At the right baseline, open in the corners, Arms. O'Banner, pump fake. Dribbles up into the key, slips. Makes the extra pass though. Bryson Williams puts one up and he draws the contact and the foul. It's going to be on Mark Williams. 4:04 left to go. Bryson Williams going to head to the free throw line coming up. OG, welcome back to the stream, man. What a game. Bryson Williams here at the free throw line. 75.5% free throw shooter this season. First shot by Bryson Williams. That's up, that's good. Tie game 64 apiece. Cram, welcome back on the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. Second shot coming up by Bryson Williams at Texas Tech. That's good. Breaks the tie. 4 minutes left to go. Texas Tech on top by 1. Now, Clarence Nadolny checks into the game in place of Adonis Arms. We'll see if anything changes right here. Robert, thanks so much for joining in, man. Duke with the ball. Under 4 minutes left to play. Turnovers have crushed them in this game. Every single steal that Texas Tech has, they found at 2 points off of those steals. Texas Tech with 5 total steals. They got 10 points off of turnovers. At the top of the key, Banchero dribbles up, backs his way, moves it outside to Griffin. Griffin, 10 on the shot clock, 3:45 left to go. Griffin working on O'Banner free throw circle. Outside, moves it out to the left wing perimeter. Roach, crossover, drives to the hole, and he scores. It's a 1-point lead for Duke. Jeremy Roach right to the rim. 3:30 left to go. Back and forth, baby. It's going to come down to the final possession. 11 ties, 11 lead changes. Biggest lead, Texas Tech by 8. In the first 3 minutes, they were up 10-2. Here's a 3, rising for the J. Oh, he gets it. Kevin McCullough with a triple at the wing. Texas Tech by 2. 3:10 left to go. Winner will take on Arkansas Saturday in the Elite 8. Duke with the ball on the outside. Jeremy Roach. Roach defended by McCullough. Dribbles towards his left. Gives out to the top to Banchero. Banchero working on O'Banner. Shoots the three. Straight away. Paulo lines it up and he sinks it. Oh, baby. Paulo Banchero having a nice game. 2:54 left to go. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. Anybody's game. Paulo Banchero. ISO ball. Man, one-on-one. Hand in the face. Contested by O'Banner. The shot of an NBA star in the making coming up in the 2022 draft. Banchero up to 21. 21 by Banchero, making his third three of the night. 7-12 from the floor. Bryson Williams got 21. Top score for Texas Tech as we take the timeout. 69-68 Duke. Incredible. Anybody's game right now. These two teams playing their hearts out on the court. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well. If you guys would like to be notified future live streams, I do cover. Incredible game. Aaron, thanks so much for joining in. Alonzo, appreciate it. Everybody for being a part of the stream. Hit me up in the chat. Who do you got in this one? Texas Tech or Duke in this game here today? Could very well come down to free throws. Duke is perfect. 10 of 10 at the free throw line. Texas Tech has missed 4 free throws. Every single point matters. 5 of 9 at the charity stripe tonight for the Red Raiders. Texas Tech plus 7 on the glass, 32-25, plus 7 offensive rebound advantage, 12-5. Duke with 10 turnovers. Texas Tech's got 5 steals. It's been 10 points off of those steals by Texas Tech. Houston up over Arizona, 8:20 left to go, 54-47. Incredible games today, everyone. Very good game coming down to the wire. We have we got 2:54 left to go, so under 3 minutes remaining. Tevin on the stream, welcome in. Yeah. I'm back at it tomorrow night as well. Feel free to join in. Providence against Kansas and also Miami against Iowa State. At least tomorrow's not a work night. Or actually, I do have to work Saturday afternoon. That's right, because I'm covering a game for lacrosse. But it's not like I have to get up in the morning like I do tomorrow. So I usually get up around 6 or so in the morning. So 69-68, we'll have 2:54 left to go when we do get back from the timeouts. Some great basketball action tonight. By the way, Duke has never won in the NCAA tournament playing in the Pacific time zone. This game is at San Francisco. 0-5 record under Coach K for Duke playing in the Pacific time zone. So that stat just popped up. We've had 11 lead changes in the second half, just 2 in the first half. Texas Tech gets the inbound down by 1. 2:45 left to play. McCullough at the right wing perimeter on the far side of the court. McCullough draws a Duke reach-in, so that will be Duke's 4th. I believe that's going to be charged to Roach. Clock will stop with 2:42 left to go. So Duke with 4 personal fouls second half, Texas Tech with 6. Hasn't been like a stop and start type of game here. Not a whole lot of fouls at the right corner perimeter. Dribbles into the key. Bryson Williams, huge rejection. Williams trying to put it over Mark Williams. Markey comes up with a block and Duke with a basketball back. 2:30 left to go. Roach will take it up the court now for Duke. At the top of the key. Roach defended by O'Banner 101. Roach dribbles, attacks, right block, turn around over O'Banner. Oh, he hits it. Jeremy Roach for 2. It's a 3-point lead for Duke. 2:10 left to go. That's a big time shot right there. Duke, Roach up to 13. Texas Tech. 3 to tie, 2 to draw, 1-1. Arms, bounce past top of the free throw circle, looking for a cutter, and they turn it over. Duke comes up with a steal. Double team set by Boncaro in the middle of that one. Active hands, forced the turnover. Duke comes up with a steal. 1:45 left to play. Duke up by 3 as they have the basketball. Roach around the perimeter. 12 of the shot clock. Pick set by Mark Williams. Roach at the top of the key. Duke's made their last 7 attempts from the floor. Jumper, 15-footer, swoosh. Jeremy Roach, 15 points. Oh man, big bucket right there. Texas Tech in trouble. Largest deficit for the Red Raiders, down by 5. 1:20 left to go. Arms on the far side. Pick set by Bryson Williams. Arms dribbles up, looking to pass it off. He shovels it out around the perimeter. They gotta go. Terrence Shannon has been playing hero ball some of his shots, looking to see if he can drive and pass, and Shannon gets fouled. It's gonna be a reach and foul picked by Roach. Clock will stop with 1:08. RB, welcome to stream, man. Coach K looking for his 100th NCAA tournament victory, and he is a minute and 8 seconds from doing so if they do hold on. 1:05 remaining. Texas Tech gets the inbound at the right wing. Arms, passes right baseline. Jab step, O'Banner, jumper, no good, over the rim. Rebound goes to Duke. Wow, Texas Tech just wasting it. The opportunity's right here. AJ Griffin puts the ball into the hands to Wendell Moore. Sporo Fight, thanks so much for joining in. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I listened to a lot of Sean Grandy. I'm actually a Celtics fan, by the way. 35 seconds left to go. Duke with the ball. As Texas Tech will get called in their 7th foul here. Yes, they will. So Duke's going to head into the bonus. That's number 7 picked up. 73-68 with 34.7 seconds left to go. What a game. Texas Tech came all the way back as they were trailing, or back and forth throughout most of this game, but they were down early. Throughout like the whole first half. Just something special about how this Duke team is able to close out games late. As of lately, they were able to go on a 20-6 run against Michigan State, and here they are against Texas Tech, down most of this game, come back, and they're up by 5, largest lead. Hey, thanks so much, Spore Fight. Appreciate it, man. What a game we got. Carolina Bull, welcome to the stream. So referees are looking at this last call here. I think it's going to be Roach coming up to the free throw line. 34.7 seconds remaining. Winner will take on Arkansas on Saturday. Okay, so 1-1 bonus here by Duke. Jeremy Roach, and by the way, they're perfect 10 of 10 at the free throw line. Texas Tech has missed 4 free throws, 5 of 9. Every single point matters, and Duke is perfect just like they were in the first rounds. We'll see what happens here. First shot, no good off the front rim. Chance for Texas Tech. Texas Tech struggled this season with threes. They're going to need one coming up. Or they're going to dribble attack. Two-handed jam right down the lane. 27.6 seconds left to play. They cut it to a 3-point game. So they go for the 2. That trip around with Adonis Arms. Not over just yet. Timeout taken on the floor. 27.6 seconds left to play. It's by Duke. Duke with 1 timeout. Texas Tech, actually it's by Texas Tech. Texas Tech scored. They took the timeout. So 1 timeout remaining by both of the teams. This game is not over just yet. We still got 27.6 seconds left to play. D-Way with a dono. Let's get that dono hype out on the stream. You're the legend, brother. Appreciate it, man. If you guys are new, first-timers, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Feel free to join in tomorrow. I'll be covering Providence against Kansas and Iowa State versus Miami. So 27.6 seconds left to play. This will be Duke basketball. Texas Tech, 7 personal fouls, and Duke with 5. Jeremy Roach has broken out in the second half, 15 total, 11 points in half number 2. Duke looking to get the inbound, 27.6 seconds left to go. They do in the corner. Watch it. Loose ball, Texas Tech. Called on the reach in. They almost forced the turnover. It was close, but they pick up their 8th. So 25 seconds remaining, and Duke back into the 1-and-1 bonus once again. It's going to be Wendell Moore. That was super close right there. O'Banner almost forced the turnover. Zach, welcome on the stream. Dez, thanks so much for joining in. Great recommendation by your father right there. Wendell Moore, 79.8% free throw shooter, shooting in the 1-on-1 bonus. First shot by Moore. He hits it. That's a big free throw. 25 seconds left to go. Moore. Gonna have a second one coming up as Duke is 25 seconds away from getting Coach K's 100th career NCAA tournament victory. 1,201 all time. That's good by Wendell Moore. What a game between these two teams. 23 seconds left. Texas Tech deflected ball in the backcourt, able to take it past midcourt though. Arms passes out to McCullough. Pump fake. Gives it out to Arms, who's yet to make a 3, and he hits one. 1 for 5 from downtown with 13 seconds remaining. And a timeout taken on the floor. Adonis Arms gets a 3. Finally for him. 13 seconds left to go. It's going to be a timeout taken here. One timeout remaining by Duke. Texas Tech, I believe they just burnt. Yep, they just burnt their last one. So Texas Tech just burnt their last timeout. We'll keep it here. I think it's going to be a quick timeout. So Duke's going to get the inbound with 13 seconds remaining as we're currently on a quick timeout. I got Purdue tomorrow over St. Peter's. This game is not over just yet. Duke will get the inbound coming up with 13 seconds out of timeout. Yep, so it's a quick timeout, 30-second timeout. Eight personal fouls committed by Texas Tech, 5 by Duke in the second half. One timeout remaining by Duke, none by Texas Tech. So Adonis Arms went 0 for 4 until that last 3-point shot he made. Arms up to 13. So Duke looking to close it out. 13.1 seconds remaining. By the way, Houston leads Arizona 61-50. With 5:20 left to go in that game. Wow. Yep, I'm a Providence fan, by the way. Yeah, I'm from Massachusetts. Providence fan, Celtics, Patriots, Red Sox, Bruins. No shocker there. Gonzaga plays in the WCC. Got to go up against tougher competition. 13.2 seconds left to go. Duke's going to get the inbound coming up. Boncaro, the inbound passer. All the way in their backcourt underneath Texas Tech suit. Boncaro looking to get somebody open here on the inbound. Moves it. Ooh, dangerous pass over to Griffin, though. Off a double team, and Griffin gets fouled. So it's going to send A.J. Griffin to the free throw line coming up with 12.9 seconds left to go. And that'll be Texas Tech's 9th, so 1-1 bonus. Incredible to see him playing today. 76% this season at the free throw line for AJ. Going to attempt his first free throw on the night. And got it. That's good. They've been clutch on free throws tonight in this game. Texas Tech struggling 5 of 9. Duke has only missed 1. They are 13 of 14 tonight at the free throw line. Second one coming up by Griffin. 12.9 seconds left to play. And gets it. Those are 2 huge free throws. Texas Tech going to come up with a basketball. 12.9 seconds left. Coach K signaling his team what to do defensively here in this possession. O'Banner will trigger the inbound with 12.9 seconds left to go for Texas Tech. Free throws been massive today, and Texas Tech's left 4 points off the board because of that. Inbound, McCullough, far side, gives it over to Arms. Arms, before the three-point shot at midcourt, Duke will fall McCullough. So up by 4 by Duke, they commit their 6th. 10.9 seconds left to go. Texas Tech once again will get the inbound. Texas Tech inbounds it over to McCullough. McCullough bursts the speed, dribbles up, swings it out to Arms, shoots the 3. Too strong, and Banchero comes up with a defensive rebound, and Paulo gets fouled with 4.8. Coach K is going to get his 100th career victory in the NCAA tournament. Career victory all-time at 12:01. 4.8 seconds left to go. Paulo Banchero at the free throw line, going to shoot in the double bonus now, as that's Texas Tech's 10th. Banchero with 21. Top score for Duke. Missed the first one, though. First one was no good. 4.8 seconds left to play. Looks like Coach K is going to live and survive another game of the tournament, moving on to the Elite 8, barring a miracle. Second one, Banchero. Got it. That's good. 5-point game. Texas Tech just going to force up a prayer. Nobody on them. 3 goes short, and that is the ball game. Duke pulls out the victory. Coach K still alive in the Elite 8 now for the Blue Devils as they move on. 78-73, they'll be taking on Arkansas on Saturday. What a matchup between these two teams today. Incredible. Incredible game going down between these two teams. Before I do sign off, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you guys would like to be notified of future live streams that I do cover here, play-by-play of basketball action on the channel. I'm going to close out to the channel members. All channel members got a shout out as we have Jason, Cindy, Rajiv, Olded, Deuce, Brian, SG Sports Talk, Russell, D-Block, BP, Greg, Oreo Pudding, Bino, Arohan, Steven, Mark, Mike, John, Jessica, Stephanie, Ahino, Joseph, Tristan, Elkian, Jennifer, Nadi, Woody, Warren, I Am Ghost, Pamela, Keith, Ian, Isaiah, Manon, Hayes, Barco, Dave, Rise of Steel, Kelly, Bruin, and CF. Duke able to come back in this game as they win at final score 78-73 over Texas Tech. It's Duke versus Arkansas in the Elite 8 on Saturday. 100 NCAA tournament victories for Coach K as his team is still alive for the one last farewell tour for Coach K. Thanks so much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday night.